Your thoughts reach everywhere. Heaven Letter number 4595. June 24, 2013. I do not hold the reins on your heart. You understand that, don't you? Even as your beating heart is mine, I give it to you fully. Here is where free will resides, in your heart. You have all the ingredients of my heart given to you freely. I do not give you restrictions. Any restrictions imposed, you impose. You are the imposer. I could even call you imposter. When you represent anything less than my heart in yours, you are an imposter. You donned a costume. You threw it on. Your costume is only a cover-up. It's like an apron. The true you is still there, but costumed, rearranged, turned around perhaps. Nevertheless, your true heart cannot be uprooted. It waits patiently for your consent. Your heart wants to blossom. Your heart wants to sing. It doesn't want to sing dirges. It wants to sing sprightly. It wants to hit the high notes. Your heart wants to sing and sing. In the relative world, you look outside yourself. Well, of course, in the relative world, you have to look where you are going, but this does not mean to tether your heart. Your heart is free. It is as free as mine. It is mine, yet I gave it to you to do as you will. You say you want your heart to be happy. You say that is one of your greatest wishes, if not the greatest wish and most common of all. Why then, aren't you happy? You have excuses for unhappiness. You attribute your happiness to this and to that. If your heart is free to live as you like, why isn't your heart happy? Have you not attributed everything to outside you? The weather? Your upbringing? Your neighbor? Your boss? You take responsibility from your shoulders and attach it to anything and his brother. Beloveds, you blame crime on criminals. They may well be expressing the lack of expansion in your heart. What do you think it means when I say your thoughts reach everywhere? Who is doing your thinking, beloved? You have the tendency to absolve yourself of responsibility. You foist it onto something else. You say that outside you comes first, and you come second. It is really such a simple thing to admit. I am responsible. I am responsible for myself. I am responsible for the condition of my heart. I am also responsible for everyone else's heart. I am responsible. I am responsible for myself and for everyone's heart. God gave me this freedom. I am responsible for everyone's well-being. I am responsible for my wealth. I am responsible for everyone's wealth. I am responsible for the birds that sing and the dogs that bark. I am responsible for my life. The government is not. The world is not. The law is not. I am responsible. This is a whole new way of thinking for you. If you feel this now, amazingly to you, you feel unburdened, not burdened. Look, you are free. You are not held back. This is where you begin. By being responsible, you set yourself free. Until you set yourself free, you are in bondage. In bondage, in letting others be responsible for your happiness, you have tied yourself to that which is outside you. Take responsibility, and a fount of strength rises from within you. I understand that there are circumstances that are difficult for you. You do not have to give outer circumstances such power over you. You are your own determiner. Even if you are in shackles, you are your own determiner. Do not extend to anyone or anything so much power over your heart. What stops a bird from singing? Even in a cage, a bird sings. Sing. Sing now. www.heavenletters.org